What's up, change makers? In today's video, I'm going to take you through one of the limiting beliefs that prevents so many entrepreneurs from taking the action, from starting their business, or from taking their business that is already there from one level to another level. And when I speak about limiting beliefs, it's not one, it's not two. There were several limiting beliefs that in every video, I'm gonna address one of them. I'm gonna give it a clear explanation. Hopefully you will get it. Hopefully you will understand more about it, and I will give you some ways to overcome that limiting beliefs. So when we speak about the limiting beliefs, I mean the thoughts, the assumptions, the way that we think about ourselves as an individuals and as a part of the society, which has a huge effect in who you are and how you're gonna do the things, which is we're gonna see in this video. I'm ready for this. I have my presentation here and I'm ready to do it. So let's go through this today. So the self-doubt is the limiting belief that we're gonna go through today. And I believe that me and any person at certain points in their life, they suffer from self-doubt. As a matter of fact, some people, they are aware of it and they start overcoming that self-doubt. They start seeing the results once they overcome that self-doubt. Some people, they still suffer from it, but the scary thing, they don't have any idea that it's there. They don't know that it's the only problem that stops them from taking the action, from getting themselves there and become the people they want to be, because they have no idea it's the self-doubt that stops them, that prevents them from achieving their goal. So there is a common self-doubt beliefs that I tell myself, you tell yourself, and the other people tell themselves when there is nobody around. Like, I'm not good enough to be this person. I'm not good enough to succeed. I don't have the knowledge. I don't have the skills to start this business. I failed before and I'm afraid to fail again. I'm not as smart like other guys. You look at other entrepreneurs who are already there, who establish their business, who start making money out of it, and you tell yourself, I'm not good enough. This thing is not for me. Those people are smart. Look at those people, they look perfect. I'm not. I have so many doubts in my head. Like, I can't do this. I have a lot of things to learn. I have a lot of skills to learn before I start this business. People will not take me seriously. I will not have customers, or the customers will rejected me, were telling me, no, we don't want this thing that you offer for us, or they will send me a negative feedback. There is so much things, there is so much thoughts and assumptions we create and we build on ourselves, which comes from the self-doubt, and that's what stops us from taking the action and go forward in life. And you will know why we have those stuff. So when we talk about the roots of the self-doubt, the causes there, it comes from the past experiences. Like, you got a negative feedback in your past, you want to start that business in an early age, or it doesn't matter what age it is. If it's you are too young, too old, it doesn't matter. So you want to start that business, right? You talk to your parents, I want to do this business, I want to start this, and you got that negative feedback from them. You're not going to do this business, you're going to lose that money, and we don't have money in the first place, and if we help you to get that business, you're just going to lose that money. So just play safe and find yourself a job. You came from a family that your family, they don't do the business. So once you told them that, they give you a negative feedback, and you stopped. And it doesn't stop there. You stop in this moment, but whatever they send to you, whatever they told you, if you get that feedback and you put it in your head, in your subconscious mind, and you believe in it, your subconscious mind believe in what they've been said, and they release the emotions in your body, which is whenever you want to do that thing, whenever you start thinking of doing the business, you get that negative feedback that happens years ago to you, and it stops you from it. Or you spoke with your friends in university or wherever you were with your friends, you spoke about that business or that idea, and you got that feedback, which is not good feedback. They told you you're crazy. Look where you are. Look with what country you live in. Look where your parents are. Your parents never done the business. We didn't come from the family that they do the businesses. They don't believe in this. So they just give you the feedback like, let it go. It's don't do this. You're gonna lose your money. You're gonna lose your time. People, even your friends might start laughing at you in the moment you tell them you want to do this. So those feedbacks are negative, are there. They've been registered in your brain. And whenever you want to do something, they come back like a flashback to you, and you got that feelings that, oh, they told me this. I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna lose my money. It's so crazy when you go deeper with it and you understand how what you receive and what you tell yourself has so much effect on how you act from one day to another day. The other thing is the failure. You might fail in the past. You might start something, you might start some business idea and you failed in it and you give up on it and it's gone. Or you start preparing yourself to do that business and something happening in the middle, boom, it's gone. You don't do it, it's there. So that failure might create the fear of failure to you, that once you start thinking of doing the business, and just to make it clear, this past experience doesn't need to be like just 1 year or 2 years. It can be like 15 years happened or 10 years ago happened. But as long as you didn't recognize that it is the thing that affects you and you didn't overcome it in a healthy way, it's still gonna be there with you for the rest of your life. Because the thoughts, the emotions that we feel, even when we were kids, we still having it. It's with us. It doesn't go anywhere. Only when you address it and you overcome it and you correct it and you deal with it. So the past experience can be the root and the cause for the self-doubt, the comparison, which is we all compare ourselves. I can't tell you don't compare yourself, because I compare myself to other people as well. We all compare ourselves to others, right? That's the fact. But how we compare ourselves to others is completely different from one person to another. When you compare yourself to other people by, like, you see established entrepreneurs who have their business, whatever they do, you want to do it as well. They make money out of it. They have a team, they have a group of people, they have the network, and you look at them and you say, there is no way I can be like those people. Look at those people, how perfect they are, while I'm still here unknown. Nobody knows me. I'm invisible. And they look perfect. I don't look perfect. I see struggle. So you believe that there is no way to be like those people. And you start saying, this thing is not for me. I just need to give up on it. This thing doesn't belong to me. I'm not that smart guy. I'm not that confidence guy who will be exactly like those people. So this is the dangerous comparison. This is the negative comparison that you do to yourself, which prevents you from achieving goals. The healthy comparison that is there for people to use it as a good thing to push them to work is when you see the other established entrepreneurs doing exactly what you want to do, selling exactly the same thing you want to sell, or becoming the people that you really want to be. Those people you want to become like those people in the future. That's who you are in the future, right? This is your version that you are striving to get into it at some point. You look at those people and you realize that if it's possible for those people, it's going to be possible for me as well. If those people get from one journey to get here, I will start my journey from here to get there. I'm going to learn from them. I'm going to start with books. If they have books, I will start listening to their podcast. I will be their friends, even they don't know me. You can be friends with people even they don't know you. Like, you've been there, you watch them, you listen to them, you learn from their story, you learn from their journey, you learn from their mistakes, because people speak about their journey. People say the stuff that they wish they change. Every person does that. So if you take that comparison in a healthy way to learn from them, to become one of their students, even if they have no idea that you are there, but you still can be their students, you still can learn from them, you still can go and analyze those people, what they do, how they start, where they start, what was the difficulties they found, what's the challenges they found, what's the mistake they make, and they are speaking about it and they wish they never done. If you go to those people and you study this, trust me, you will be 20 to 30% ahead in your business and overcome a lot of things that you will never be in it, because you've been students for those people. You listen to those people instead of comparing yourself with them and be like, I don't belong there. Those people are smart. This thing is not for me. I don't have what it takes for it. So the comparison, other thing that can cause the self-doubt. The other thing is perfectionism. You waiting for the perfect time, the perfect moments, the perfect business to start doing the things. You believe that your business must be perfect 100% and has no weaknesses in any area of your business before you start that business. Your marketing plan, your strategy, your content, your products, the feedback, everything, you wait for it to be perfect to start this business, because you think everyone is perfect, but nobody is perfect, and you need to start. You start today with no perfectionism, because there is no perfectionism in the beginning, in the first place. But you start there. There will be mistakes, right? There will be the things that you shouldn't do in the first place. But how you can figure out the things? The only way to figure out the things that is incorrect and you need to do it in the right way is when you start doing that business, and when you start doing your thing. It's whatever it is, you need to start doing it, and on your way you realize that I shouldn't do this in this way, or I spoke with customers in a certain way that didn't build the trust. Therefore those customers, they stay back, they don't want to be my clients anymore, so I need to change my strategy of talking, or my marketing plan is not working. I'm hitting the target people, which is the wrong people. It's not the right people that I'm looking for. I'm in a different group of people that I don't belong to. I need to change my direction. The people that I'm looking for is from this way, not this way. You know what I mean? So you don't feel you're doing it perfect in a perfect way, but it's not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to start and you learn from your journey. So perfectionism is one of the roots for the self-doubt. And we got the fear of the judgment. You worry so much, my friend. You have so much worries and fear what people are gonna tell you. The customers are gonna judge me. The customers is going to say this. My clients is gonna send me this feedback. My clients gonna speak that I'm scam. People will call me I'm scam. People will call me you just lying about us. Other competitors will criticize my idea, will criticize my services that I provide for people. You know, you have so much fear that people are gonna judge you, but the people are going to judge you anyway, even if you are doing the right thing or the wrong thing. But guess what? When somebody is gonna judge you, or somebody gonna criticize you for whatever you do, it has nothing to do. It's the same with rejection. It has nothing to do with you as a person. It just basically, it's so simple. Those people didn't see the value, they didn't see the clear picture of your idea or for what the solution you provide for people, and didn't get it. So they put the feedback, they criticize you, they judge you. But when you are true to yourself, when you know exactly who you are and what you're providing, it doesn't bother you. You might want to explain to them, but at some point you don't have to explain. Like, I will explain to you all the things, but if you decide to see me that I'm not good in these things, or I shouldn't do this, I can't change it. But with myself, I'm happy because I'm doing this. I have all the reasons for me to do this, and you're not gonna stop me. So the fear of the judgment is there. You are worried to people will judge you, criticize you, and say things about you, and you immediately stop doing things. And this can start with your parents. My parents will judge me if this stuff didn't work. My parents will tell me, we told you don't do this. Look where you put us. Look what situation you put us through because of these things. We already told you. Of course, this stuff will stop you. Of course, these scenarios that you create in your head will prevent you from achieving that goal. So we gotta exercise to overcome that self-doubt. So in this exercise, there is 3 steps. The step 1, you need to write your self-doubt statements. I'm not good enough to be successful, or I'm not smart enough. I don't have what it takes to become as an entrepreneur as those people. Like all the self-doubt, limiting belief statements that you have, you need to sit with yourself and you write it down on a paper. You need to invest in yourself by going deeper with yourself, because that stuff is in your head, it's in your heart. You need to bring it out and change it. You need to clear that page, that paper that you already registered in your mind. So you write down the self-doubt statements that you have, like, I can't attract customers because I'm new to this business area. I can't find the customers because I'm not good enough. I can't find other entrepreneurs to help me through this or this because I'm not smart, I'm not good, I'm a failure person. Those statements, bring them out. You need to take them out and put them on a paper and fix them, which is the step 2. Step number 2 is when you ask yourself, is this absolutely true? Is this statement, is it a fact? Is it there? Is it a belief that's gonna stay with me for the rest of my life and suffer from it? And to find it, it's absolute. If it's absolutely true, you need to find evidence against it. What I mean by this, you take the statements of that self-doubt belief that you have. I don't have the knowledge and the skills. This is just an example. I don't have the knowledge, the skills to start this business. Right? Is this absolutely true? So I'm gonna look for evidence against it. Is there any time in my life that I acquired something, I achieved some certain of goals, I have some results that I'm living with it right now in my life? I see it, I feel it, I taste it, that when I want to start that thing, I didn't have the skills, I didn't have the knowledge. Is there something that I did before in my life? I'm sure you're gonna find it. I'm sure it's something you did that you didn't have the knowledge, you didn't have the skills. You drive a car before, you didn't have the skills. You don't know how to drive the car, but you learned about how to drive the car. You start practicing how to drive the car. You got the skills. Now you have a car, which is you travel the whole world with it, and you never thought in that situation, in the beginning, you never thought you're gonna drive a car, but you did this. Or I'm not good enough in this thing that I want to do it as a business. You go back to your past. Is there something that I was not good enough? Or maybe when I was not able to swim, I was horrible in swimming. I'm not good enough in swimming before. If you drop me in the water, I will die. But now I can swim. I'm good in swimming. So I had no skills, no knowledge about the swimming in that time. But here we are. I am now can swim. So you believe that the thing that you are in now, the statement that is in your head right now, is not true, because you're bringing new evidence against it, and because you did something in the past that prove that you are wrong. You prove in this situation, you prove yourself wrong to yourself. The step number 3 is when you replace it with a new belief. I'm not good enough in this. I'm willing to learn the things. Or I'm not good enough in whatever it is. I'm in the beginning of the journey. I have a journey to learn, to practice, and to get better every day. I don't have the skills and the knowledge to start the business. I will learn. I will have the knowledge, I will practice the skills, and I will put it in action every day. And after a year, I will ask myself this question, which is, you're going to be far away from that limiting belief. You will never believe yourself that you've been a year ago or 2 years ago that you've been telling yourself, I'm not good enough in doing this. This is really important. You need to take it one step, the second step, and the third step, which is the third step is when you shift your mindset about that belief. So you go to your statements, I don't deserve success. You write to yourself, I'm worthy to be successful, and I'm willing to fail in my way to be successful. I'm willing to do this and this and this. And guess what? Even if I fail, it's okay for me. I will try again, but in the end of the day, I'm gonna be successful. I'm gonna start this business that I wanna start. I wanna become this person that I wanna become. It's part of who I am now. There is no way we escape it because I'm willing to go through this. You make it so clear for yourself, because once the pictures are clear for yourself, once those beliefs in your head are so clear, when you step outside the world, nothing can stop you, nothing can change the way that you believe in yourself. So if you come to me and you say you're not good enough in this, or you are not good enough in these things, or you don't know how to speak, you don't have the communication skills, you are far away from being entrepreneur. If I have a clear beliefs in my head that I live with it every day, I will just look at you and laugh with a beautiful smile on my face, and I say, this is your opinion, I appreciate it, but I'm greater than this. If you are not happy to be around me, or if you are not happy to get my services, go somewhere else. Find yourself other people. I'm not the only person here, but I'm not gonna let it affect me because I'm already have a clear beliefs in my head that nobody can change about me. I'm not gonna go to bed in the middle of night and they were like, is this true? Am I not good enough? Is what that guy told me or that person told me, is this true? Because that's the reality. Some people tell you stuff and it lives with you for a couple of days. Question it if it's true. And some people, they believe it's true. Pardon me. Some people, they believe it's true, and it prevents them. They start having those doubts every day. They doubting themselves because they get that feedback from other people. I'm getting excited. So when you reframe it, when you change it, you need to take all the new beliefs that you write down and you need to say it to yourself every day. That's what I love about this, is self-talk is the talk. Self-talk is life talk. The way that you speak to yourself, the way that you sound to yourself is gonna become your reality at some point. You write those statements, new statements of belief that's took all the self-doubts, that is, it's not true. You delete the self-doubt, you replace it with a new belief that is inspiring you and that is a fact. You believe this is a fact of me. I'm smart. I don't have the knowledge and skills. I can learn it because I did it before. So you have, it's your reality. It's the fact that no matter how many people told you the opposite, you won't believe it. So you become untouchable in that way. Nothing outside can touch you deeply to change your beliefs. You start speaking nice to yourself. Of course, you speak nice to the people, but conversation with yourself, you need to speak nice to yourself, man. Go outside every day in your head while you're speaking to yourself nicely. Say nice stuff to yourself. Say to yourself, I am the smartest guys in this planet. I am gonna be the most successful person on this planet. I'm gonna be the most intelligent, the smart, successful guy on this planet. Then why you hesitate to say this stuff to yourself? You're waiting for other people to tell you great when you don't tell yourself great. It doesn't matter if people tell you great. It doesn't matter if people tell you you are successful. As long as you're not saying it to yourself, you will never believe it. So start doing it. Start speaking to yourself with your beliefs that you have. Start believing in it. Tell yourself that you believe in this stuff. Make your subconscious mind register those new beliefs and believe in it. Let your brain believe in what you say, and you're gonna start seeing and feeling the emotions that's gonna release to your body and how you're gonna act. Do it for 1 week. Just do it for 1 week. Speak nicely to yourself with those beliefs every day and make yourself believe it. And after a week, you're gonna see how you're gonna feel about yourself. It's a life-changing exercise. You might think it's a normal, but it is not normal. Just do it and you will see the results. The last thing that you do is you visualize. It's visualization exercise. You visualize the whole scenario that you are there, you are becoming that person that you want to be, you are who you are running that business, you're making that money from that business, you have the team, you have the company, you have the network with other entrepreneurs, you're meeting entrepreneurs, you're meeting the right people in your life, all that amazing, worthy scenario that you are now working hard on it, visualize it. Pardon me. You visualize it, all of it together. You create that clear picture of that success, of that imagination for the thing that you want to become in the future. And this is the part one of visualization. It doesn't stop here. You create as well an image of overcoming the challenges. You have the picture that you're going to have many clients that are willing to pay you with your price, with no hesitation. They give you their money to take care of them, right? This is great. It feels great, right? But you have there also, you visualize the picture that you have the challenges and how you're gonna overcome them. You got the clients who paid you for the service that you provide. The next day called you, I think I did wrong. I changed my mind. I don't think this is the service that I'm looking for. What are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do about it? You being there and something happened. You found yourself not getting the right people to your services. The people who you attract, the people are not the people who's supposed to be there for your business, for your services, for whatever you do. It's not the right direction. It's not the right people that you're looking for. What are you gonna do about it? How are you gonna overcome this challenge? It's in your head, you're creating all those challenges and how you're gonna overcome them. And the reason why you should do this, because when you start, you're gonna find the challenges. I'm not saying when you visualize the challenges are the same that you're gonna meet on your way, but you train your mind that you found the challenge and you are willing to find the solution for it, how to overcome it. Otherwise, if you create just this picture of a perfect, everything is perfect, everything is great, the money is coming, the customer is happy, the client satisfied, they speak about you, they bring other clients to you, it's great to feel this. But if you made your brain just think about this, once you start your own business, your own thing, doing your own thing, the first challenge comes out, you feel like, what the heck is this? How I'm gonna react to this? You start reacting in a way that you shouldn't, because you didn't expect to find the challenges in your way. You didn't expect that people will say stuff to you. You didn't expect that clients might come to you and say, we don't like your service, or can we get our money back? Or your clients, or you start getting in connection with other clients, right? You have a conversation with them and all that stuff. And suddenly you found yourself losing the context and the person is not interested in anymore in the situation. The client is not interested, just want to leave that situation. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna look at yourself and say, I'm not good enough? Or are you gonna say, what did I do wrong? Where did I miss in this situation, what I did wrong, or what was happening, just to understand the scenario and find the solution for what happened. So in the future, if it happens, I will have the answer, or I will do my best to not let it happen in the beginning. Because some people, all what they do is they create only the good scenario in their head, and they having no idea how many difficulties and the challenges they're gonna get on their way. And once they get the first challenge, the second challenge, the third challenge, they start calling it for good. I think I will stop. I don't think this is for me. But it is for you. It just, you didn't prepare yourself to find those challenges. You didn't prepare yourself that there is gonna be obstacles and difficulties and challenges on my way on making this business work. And the other thing, when we speak about the rejection, which is, I need to mention back to it before I finish. When you have the fear of the rejection in your head, when you believe in it, that people is gonna criticize you, they're gonna reject you, when you are there with the people, doing the business with them, making the deals, if you have that belief that people are gonna reject you, you are going to be rejected, because you act as you've been rejected. You don't show up with confidence. You don't speak fluent. And when I say speaking fluently, it doesn't mean you speak great language. You speak with the confidence, you know, and you mean what you say. That's how I believe the fluent is, not about the language or using the correct words, or you don't stop talking at all, you talk a lot. That's not how we're fluent. In my opinion, the fluent is when you say the things that you feel it and you mean it with confidence, and those people, they can feel that you really mean this stuff, and you say it with confidence and they believe in it. That's the fluent for me. So when you speak with the idea they're gonna get rejected, when they tell you the price, name your price, you say that price, but in your head, you're saying it that you're saying it with the way that you've been already rejected. And once they tell you, oh, it's too much or it's expensive, you already been creating the scenarios in your head, you're going to be rejected. So you react, oh, sorry, thank you for your time. That's it. That's all what you did. Because you've been already feeling rejected. You're already preparing yourself to answer the rejection, which is you have no confidence in yourself. You have no confidence in what you do. And the people feel it. If I come to someone, if I'm a customer, if I'm a client, and that person speaks with me with hesitation, with not confidence, I feel it in the way they talk that they don't mean stuff, they hesitate things, I might not even end up till I tell him or her about the price. I would just stay back, because I sense there is no confidence, and sense the person is hesitating, what they're saying, what they mean. It's there, the feelings is there, the connection is there. So you give yourself the chance to be rejected when you start believing in rejection. When you will be rejected. I'm not saying if you speak with confidence with the meaning of what you do, because you know the value, you're not going to get rejected. You will be rejected thousands if not millions of times. It's a part of the game. But when you get rejected, when you speak with confidence, when you don't have the fear of being rejected, and you get rejected, you don't take it personally. You see it as those people, they didn't see the value that I provide. Those people, they are not looking for what I'm serving to them. So it's not the right people for me. The right people will come across. The right people will be super excited to work with me, will be super excited to get the solution that I'm going to provide for their problems. Those people will be happy to have a conversation with me, to pay me their money and be happy and come again to me and bring other people to my services. That's how you see it when you don't have the fear of rejection. You accept whatever comes in the game, you accept the rejection, you embrace it, but you know it's being there, rejection, not because it's me, it's because those people are not the right people for me. That's not what they're looking for, and it's completely fine. I hope this makes I hope this is clear. I hope I make it as clear as possible. I'm doing my best to explain in a simple language with a simple example, so it will be easy for everyone to understand it. If you have any questions, if you have any doubts, as we're speaking about self-doubt, don't hesitate to write it in the comments. And as we said, I'm not gonna judge you. If you have self-doubt that people will judge you, people will criticize you for what you said, send it directly to me in my Instagram message and we will talk about it. If you are a new entrepreneur, that you feel like you suffer from limiting beliefs, you have fear, you don't have confidence, and you need somebody to help you through your journey to gain that confidence, to gain that limiting, to break that limiting beliefs and replace it with a positive belief that will push you, will drive you to start this business, get in touch with me. Let's speak about it. Let's see if I can help you and if we can work together. And that's all for today. Have a great day and take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next time.